Hello and welcome to the 30th episode of
Timberborn.
Now, apparently I'm supposed to start the video like that, and then people will listen to me more because people like the wacky voice. Of course, I'm just taking the mick there because I don't really have a wacky voice normally. You know, I'm quite. I think I have a sensible voice. Who knows? Anyway, how you doing? How's things? How's it cooking? How's it hanging? Okay, let's look what we've got. I tell you what, pressing play might be a good idea. There we go. That's right. We left on a cliffhanger. The cliffhanger of the drought. Well, I've got a lot of energy today. I don't know why. I've been out today in a hailstorm, taking photographs. Oops, I shouldn't say that, but anyway. Because I'm trying to be anonymous. Yeah. I think actually I'm probably going to give enough away over these videos to allow anybody doing detective work to say, I know who he is. Well, you know, I mean, to be honest with you, I don't really care if people find out who I am. It's not like a big deal. But I just find it easier to be able to make these videos without people knowing who I am. Because if people know who I am, it's like, not that I'm famous or anything. It's not that. It's that if people saw I was playing a game with beavers, they think, what the hell? And look, he's having a shower, look. Okay, we're, yeah. I mean, this is that thing. I've been playing games and computer games since I was a kid. And I just haven't grown out of it. Like most of us haven't, right? We're gamers, yeah? And, you know, it's not something we're ashamed of. But, you know, you couldn't really see Brad Pitt or George Clooney or any of those cool dudes, you know, building a beaver empire. But then you couldn't see people like Donald Trump or Joe Biden or, you know, doing this. Yeah. It's kind of funny. And obviously the generation, you know, my father's generation just does not get this. And then I'm doing something even more. We're kind of going into a bit of a philosophical rant here. I'm doing something more, which is playing a game, recording the game on video, and adding commentary to it. And then other people are going to watch those games. I know there's that Jimmy Farrell video thing. He did a thing, and he was basically like, what kind of human being watches someone else play computer games? Which is kind of silly, but he's just doing it for to get the for effect. You know, makes for good content. Look at it, look at these chaps. Yeah, he's having a shower as well. That's nice. It'd be nice if we could get this on a beach, you know. I don't think, yeah, they don't do beaches. They don't do sand in. Actually, did that say how old that beaver was? They've all gone to bed now, anyway. Oh, let's... Oh, yeah, of course. Age, 0. Just been born. Right, 38 unemployed. Is that a problem? Well, they're unproductive, aren't they? So, the unemployed. They just lounge around all day playing beaver games. No, I've actually got something cooking, so don't worry about me. Okay, so we're going to stop that philosophical thing about, you know, I mean, I'm a grown man and I'm playing a beaver game. I don't see a problem with that because it's incredibly interesting to me. Actually, that would be fun, wasn't it? Spend a video just. Oh, that just. Good job I was here. I'm not going to synchronize it because the other two. Yeah, so he's got to go down to 2. There we go. And we get some water flowing. If we eke it out, if we ration the water, I'm thinking that this water is more likely to be around. Yeah, the batteries haven't kicked in yet. It's funny, realising the other day. Yeah, I finished my rant about the gamer, being an older guy and playing computer games. And I won't call myself a cool guy. But I do things that you would think, oh, that guy's not a computer gamer. And then, yeah. I think it's stupid, like the Jimmy Kimmel thing. Well, he's just using what's called a trope. These sort of a prejudiced view against a certain group of people for the purposes of comedy, which I totally get. I mean, comedy, we laugh at that kind of comedy all the time, don't we? I don't take offence at it. I mean, what's it matter? I know some people did, though. If you read the comments, but then, social media, hello. I don't particularly like social media. I liked it at first, but and it probably, maybe it is a good thing. Oh, I just got a deja vu then. That's weird. I think I made a video and I talked about the same thing. I think it was a Factorio video. Anyway, let's get down to the game, because you maybe don't want to do that. Maybe lots of people turn off, but maybe people like it and they turn it on. But we've been able to tour what's I've been going on in my pseudo intellectual manner. Okay, we've got scrap metal. What are we going to use the metal on? I guess we're going to find out. So, yeah, that's a good question. What are we going to use the metal on? Well, one of the things was building a suspension bridge across here, but who cares? No, it's I can. I'm just kidding. No, I think that would be cool. Suspension bridge. My point about that was, I'll tell you what we could do. We really need to build an observatory, which needs pine resin, which we haven't got yet. That means we need to build a tapper shack. Okay, who's got the most unemployment? District 1, 24. I'm betting it's District 1. Hampshire's only 8. Vegas is 0. Yeah, District 1 is huge. And the pine trees here. Well, that's nice explosion. And even better here. That's what. Wow, you can feel that at the baseline of the explosions through the speaker. And I like it that how each explosion has a different sort of sonic quality. Right, so a tapper shack should go here. I've kind of... Yeah, they're unemployed. Feeling, what should okay, how big is a tapper shack? Let's have a look. Tappers, printing press. Yeah, I don't know about the book thing. Oh, hailstorms again. Oh, sky looks really good. Okay, tapper. Well, you can't see it, but trust me. Let's go. Whenever I'm smacking my lips because I've just had what is it? A Tesco fizzy strawberry flavour Lance, which is like this, like what are they called? Tangfastics, that it's got that citric acid thing in them that makes them all. Okay, so I'm thinking, let's get back to the game. The ADD is powerful today, my friend. Oh yes. She blows hard and wild. Right. Why would ADD be a woman? Not too sure. Actually, that may be sensible to build that path there. So, yeah. I'm just thinking landscaping. So we're not being very organised today. And me explaining stuff I don't feel. I feel, yeah, the ADD. I am diagnosed, by the way, with ADD. even if you don't believe it, it doesn't really matter. The facts they remain, but whether people believe things or not. Because some people don't believe ADD exists. But I think, well, it's just a collection of the way, you know, the way people are. It's a collection of ways a person sort of thinks, and well, we're getting deep here, aren't we? God, I'm talking about ADD. We'll be on autism next. That'll be an interesting one. A lot of autistic people benefit from playing computer games, especially when they're collaborative computer games. But you know, online RPGs. It's very. But we're not going to get into that, are we? No. Oh no. Right. So Tapper Shack. But I've got the energy. Have I just drank? No. It used to be back in the late 90s. I'd be working away writing, and I'd have a Dr. Pepper. And it would just like send me nuts. But this is the time of day, I think. The time of day affects it. In the morning I'm kind of mellow. But now I'm on one. 4:30. And actually this is when I really enjoy creating these videos because, let's check the dam. It's just enjoyable. And I'm on one. Here we go, yeah. Okay, so let's sync. Oh, it's already synced. Okay. That's probably too much. We wanted to ration. Oh, well. The drought is only going to last 8 more days. Oh, that water's gone. So these... But look at that. We've already got 83 planks. Why have we got no metal blocks? No available workers in the district. Come on, beavers. You should be getting... Oh, I've heard that a rooftop terrace helps the beavers get, you know. Actually, they haven't got any space neither, so let's build... Right, we need to calm down a bit because we're kind of losing what we're actually doing. The thing is, I want to build... I can build a rooftop terrace on a warehouse. Why is there no big warehouses here? That's weird. We've got a bakery. We can put... Here we go. I know what we're going to do. Yes. Yes. Oh, yeah. So I kind of find it fun talking about other stuff than computer gaming during my Let's Play. Because it's fun. Right, if he's that way, that means we've got to build a stair. But that's not... We can't do it there because we haven't got the... Okay, let's just do it that way. You know, we tried to make the maximum amount of space. We tried to be the most efficient when it comes to space. However, sometimes it's just not possible with the, obviously with the geography here. So we're just going to have to put in... Okay, yeah, path there. So rooftop terrace. And now I've heard that increases the breeding. It may be anecdotal. I need to research that. Why is that still going round? Huh. Because that's still going round a little bit. So the water flow... Well, it's producing 9 HP. And that's producing 45%. Gears. How many gears have we got here? We've got 59. Yeah, I think 60 is a good... So that's still flowing. That's stopped. Interesting. Okay. I think we came back over here, didn't we, to just look the dam. It's gone down again. we're not going to synchronize. We're just going to have one. There we go. What do we got here? 0.53. That's not too bad. Yeah, look, the paper mill, the explosives factory is still working. Oh, it's the batteries, isn't it? There we go. The batteries are going to give us supply 8. Well, it doesn't matter. There's still 88%, 90%. Yeah, 100. Yeah, productivity 77%. That's good. It's a drought. I wonder if it's possible to have 100% all the time. Well, not 100%, just 100% productivity, but to have power 100% of the time. How would you do that? I guess you would have to... this amount of water is not enough amount of water. That's above the line here. Okay? So we can't go down. Going down isn't going to work it. Actually, going down here would work. We could probably... Yeah, because the water line is there. And that currently is 2.17. So it's 2 tiles. So we could probably go down 2 tiles on this. And any tile that is 1, 2 down. So if we... It's T, isn't it? So look, there's 2... Oh, no, not that. There's 2 tiles. I'm thinking... So, yeah, so my point is if we take out this here, that's not going to do anything. Don't think so, no. No, it may do, because that, look... That's just one... I think that's one. Yeah, that block from there, and then from there to there, but from there to there, it's still... There's water still there. So, if we press T... So I think this bit here, that can all be, but obviously it will require explosive. Yeah, that still will be, because the water is, it's, yeah, that's the line, that levy there is the line, so that's there. So we're like, it should say, yeah, 0.82. So, so it's like, it's still coming out. Yeah, we've still got quite a bit of water, look. So that distance from there, there we go. That's the top of the water. That's the bottom of the dam. So all that water there is yet to flow out. And the mistake we made... Well, no, we put it on there because we put it on an extra levee to make it higher. But maybe we didn't need to make it higher. We can't make it any higher because... So we can't build these walls any higher because then the water will overflow the dam. So that's the limit. And I think we have, yeah. But this area here, we can do something about. And we have the dynamite, I think, in this area. Let's just check. Because I'm going to put these guys to work. We'll increase the amount of water. And I think it's going to be needed. Because the dams, the droughts are getting longer. So we're going to have to go into the water though. But we have access here, don't we? Yeah. In fact, we nearly have access, but we need a... There we go. We need a wooden... We can't because of the plank, because of the path. So my thoughts are, take out go down there, and then the beavers swim along here, and let's just do a test. And it would have to be, there we go, along here. Now the edges may get done yeah, we need to do that one there, because obviously widening the dam is also a way in which we can make get things cooking. Ooh. There we go. A lot of work to be done. Here comes the beaver. Here comes the man. The beaver, not the man. Sorry, beaver, have I offended you? There we go. Logs and planks, and now we need the builder to come. They can move the explosives. So these are the haulers. Oh, why is he on a question mark? Oh, it's the warehouse, isn't it? What do we want to store? That's a good question. I think maybe bread. Yeah. Let's store bread. I don't think, and you know, we're never going to have a, and, oh, idiot. You've not done it right, have you? Nope. Did you see that? Points if you did. We should really do a little contest, shouldn't we? See if, but then I guess it's the people who, yeah, we need the platform now, of course. The people who see, because I make mistakes like that all the time, as probably do other YouTubers. I'm now a YouTuber. I can stand next to YouTubers in pride, being a YouTuber myself. Yeah, right. Commentary. Should we have commentary about the YouTube space? The first YouTube I ever saw, I remember, and it was actually, what's his name? Jason Calacanis, who's one of the guys in the All In podcast who I've known about for years. He was the guy who introduced me to YouTube. And the first video was a Japanese kid playing the guitar. And it was like, and Jason was like, oh, this, you know, this, look at this guy doing that. YouTube's going to be big. And that was back in, oh, was it maybe 2007, yeah. So previous to that, so listen to this. And this is kind of, I'm not going to give a clue who I am. No, I can't really say it. Okay, so I was in San Francisco in 1999, 2000, 2001, I think. Or was that? No, I was in DC in 99. Okay. And one of the ideas I had, I didn't really have the resources or the backing to build it, was a website where you uploaded the video and then people voted on it. And but at the time, in the year 2000, that would the videos were like they're kind of like thumbnails. Well, they were literally the size of YouTube thumbnails are now, and they would be like 8 or 16 frames a second. If you know about video, the video that you're watching now is 24 frames a second, or around there. You know, technically, sometimes it's like 25.798. You know, some ridiculous number. But like film and TV, you're watching it. Actually, video's 30 frames a second. It doesn't matter, but you know, 24 frames a second, so it's smooth. It looks smooth. It's actually not moving. Look, that beaver there, he is not actually walking. What you're seeing is a series of very quick, still images presented to you to fool the brain into thinking that that is a moving thing that you're actually seeing, which is kind of amazing when you start to think of it like that. And then you start questioning the entire universe. So, yeah, the year 2000, and I phoned in to a San Francisco radio station at the time. Was it would ask people for ideas of what they're working on, and I phoned them up and said, yeah, I'm working on this website where people vote on their video. And the guy said, yeah, but what happens when someone films themselves and committing suicide? And I'm like, well, yeah, there is that. But obviously, it's kind of a ridiculous thing, because obviously, you take the video down, or you don't promote that kind of stuff. But anyway, it was too early. Storage was expensive. Servers were expensive. Also, I arrived in San Francisco on the exact day that the first .com bubble burst. So, the late 90s was this massive frenzy of .coms and everything. And anyway, yeah. But yeah, we're going to make this damn wider. So we've really gone off the subject now. So I lived in San Francisco, I think 2 years, and it was, I liked it, but the city was changing. Because I first was in San Francisco in 1980. 1980, and it was great back then. I loved it, but then year 2000, there's lots of just too many techie people around. Not the techie people are bad, because I'm a techie person, but you don't want the same type of people, and techie people aren't really the best for providing music and a good nightlife and and all that stuff. So yeah, so there you go. So San Francisco, and it's even changed even more now in 2023. And also it seems to have this, well, it had the problem when I was there with homeless people, and nobody really did anything about the homeless people. And I mean, we have a homeless problem in this country, in England, but it wasn't as bad as the homeless situation in San Francisco. And the authorities seem to encourage or enable people to live a certain life. And to be honest, I think it's more about addiction than it is. Okay, we've got to stop talking about this. Is not the All In podcast, isn't it? I'm not Jason Calacanis. We're not going to discuss stuff like this. Well, I'm kind of talking because I've kind of got no big project to do. I guess it's just widening this dam, which is kind of, well, yeah, maybe I should forward it a bit. Oh, let's before we do that, because has the water gone? No, the water's still there. Let me just check the levels. 0.38. Okay, so let's take this down to 0, and then that will be it. That will be all the water. Well, sorry. Yeah, weather's happening outside. Hail, rain, and it's freezing here. I haven't even got the heating on. Just been out. I had a mega session taking photographs. I love photography, but let's not get into that. It's not the photography you like. Well, I don't know. You might. It's landscape photography, which I'm really into. But I'm in it in a way that you probably, it's very, what's called esoteric, which is very few people actually like the stuff. Okay, Timberborn video. This video is the most ADD video that I've put out yet. Oh, I was going to say, oh my God, but some people get offended by that, don't they? Because I guess it's blasphemous if you believe in God. But then, well, if you're a Christian, it actually says, thou shalt not take my name in vain. But God, that's not his name, is it? That's more of like a position of authority. It's like a rank. You know, you've got God, you've got an angel, you've got, I don't know, what else you would have. So that's not his name. His name. Is it a bloke? He's got a bloke. Personally, you know, confession, I'm an atheist, so I don't necessarily believe it in a deity has created the world. Like I'm creating this Timberborn world. Yeah. Yeah. Do you think God's like this? He's like looking down and then suddenly, you know, you get a little ping over here and it's someone praying and like, oh, someone's praying to me. Let me see what they're saying. And you hear them praying and they're like, yeah, can you please give me the lottery numbers for next week? And you're like, oh, okay, yeah. Oh, so I wonder if God has that where prayer becomes spam. You know, you got your spam inbox and there's people praying, but yeah, there's not really what, yeah. And can you imagine God's there thinking, you know, this is not really what prayer's supposed to be. When I set the system up, you're supposed to be praying about, you know, getting courage or... I find it funny how people pray after their exam for their results to be really good. Because that would mean, for that prayer to work, that would mean that the result would have to be somehow physically changed. Because it's already been done. I think I understand about praying before you have the exam for, you know, intelligence and memory. Look at this waddle. But I don't, yeah. It's like, you know. It's like some guy praying that he'll have one day he'll have a sexy wife, but he's stuffing himself with Doritos and Dr. Pepper. Not that I've done that. I've never prayed for a sexy wife. But I do stuff myself with Doritos and Dr. Pepper. He's chilling. Yeah, he's doing very well, 11. How are we going to get off this ADD thing? I don't know. Let's concentrate on something. Yes, so let's... tell you what we'll do, because that's now it's interesting because the water there, when it comes out here, it does go here and it helps obviously the trees, and the drought is only 5 days now. Is that, oh, that's still there. Excellent. I mean, it does help out. So this reservoir here, this we should give it a name. Okay. I'm not good with names, which is kind of ironic, but anyway. Yeah, these guys need to... So, okay, let's go for it. Right, so we're on fast mode now. Global view, 7.1k in water. Unless we do something stupid. Unless we do a Jeremy Clarkson. Should we talk about Jeremy Clarkson? No. Actually, I'll be honest with you. I kind of like Jeremy Clarkson as a writer. Of course, he says daft things. Yeah, he says things that, you know. But in a way, I'm like, yeah, well, you know. People say stupid things. But he has apologised for his latest thing. It's probably, and probably, I don't know. Should he have? I kind of find it funny. I find it funny how people just get so worked up about that, and yet that won't get worked up about homelessness or some, you know, child being, you know, the fact that child nutrition is so low, you know. Wow. I am really on one. Okay, I wanted to keep it short. Okay, I wanted to get... I don't think that can... I don't think they can reach this one. They can reach that one, but not the other one. So we're going to have to go down. Same here. I'm going to have to go down and do it. And once that water... I don't think this water goes. Can we build a path underwater? Let's find out. Yes, we can. Excellent. That means then that we can sort out these ones, these explosives. Obviously, those ones happen because they're right next to the... of course, yeah, that's underwater, isn't it? So that's going to have a little effect. So we may as well, if we can do those ones, let's these side ones, let's do them. I don't think we can do those. I think we can do those. I think we can do these. What is the explosive situation here? I'm not even looking at food anymore. I was making a comment that the game Vegas, look at that, 376 bread. District 1, 243 bread. York, 50. No, York hasn't got any bread. Well, York, you know. We've kind of forgotten about it. It's like a ghost town. No, Camborne's the ghost town. This is the ghost town. A real ghost town. I went to a ghost town once. Jerome in Arizona. Yeah, I know. The AD's back. And if you ever can visit that place, do. It's kind of off the beaten track, but Arizona. I love Arizona. It's fantastic. Not quite sure about their politics, but the place is very beautiful. You got the high desert. I love a high desert. Okay. So we're just doing mega explosive. I wonder what's the log situation here. The log situation is 268 in Vegas, which is quite high, which makes me think I should make paper and an explosive factory. We could fit them here actually, because we're daisy chaining. I could fit them here. I wonder if I can just one long chain. So yeah, let's do that. Paper mill needs gears, but that's not okay. It can't fit. So this is what we're going to do, because this daisy chaining thing is a very good idea. How come those explosives haven't? Okay, what we're going to do is this platform here. No, it should have been there. Well, that doesn't matter. Platform there, path across there. So those explosives should get. Also, we could put wooden stair, path. Yeah. So the idea is that I've just had, we're going to build. No, I just had. This is, how far is this? This is two tiles. No, that's one tile 31.1.31 is one tile 31. If we dynamite all of, so if we go further down here, we're going to have a 2, because that's only 1, isn't it? It's not going to affect the water wheel, but we'll have more. Do you see what I mean? We'll have more water that we can suck on. Oh dear. Oh, so it's even further, yeah. Careful, we don't want to blow people up. Beavers, it's not people. Don't be beaverist. So let's go crazy. I think the ADD is waning. It's more an energy thing. It's like the brain gets stimulated, and then just too much information comes into the brain, and you kind of need to expel it. Now, obviously, if I wasn't doing a YouTube video, it'd be nowhere for it to go. Where would it go? The worst thing actually is to be around. Doing this on a YouTube video, I think being like this on a YouTube video is fine because there's a filter. And that's why the wacky people, those wacky YouTubers, maybe they're just ADD all the time, or maybe they only make the video when they are ADD, because I'm saying when they're ADD, obviously they're ADD all the time, but you know, when they're in hyper mode, which I am right now, it works well for a commentator on a video. Probably works well for a musician, etc., etc. Yeah, so Dynamite, let's have a check. That's global view. Local view, what? Local view, 122? No, that's global. Come on, get a grip. 44. So the idea then is we're going to move that, which is a shame because we've got the height 1.79, and we'll build a platform. Yeah, so this is going to go. Well, let's get rid of it now. We'll get rid of it now because we're going to build. Oh, no, wait a minute. We did say we're going to build another. That's right. When the dam was. We forgot. I'm telling you, we should write notes. Yeah, so, but I can do that. No, 2 wheels can go here. We're going to have plenty of power. Or it could go on... It could go on this side, because then I'll have the space there. Oh, come on, make up your mind. Yeah, it will make sense to do that. So let's delete that quick before they start doing their business. Yeah. Can we do it again? Yeah. Okay, so... We're going to do it here, and we can do it quick. We've got 1.3 days left. Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. No, trust me. Hey. I like a bit of excitement. It's good. Right, so that's going to go. We're going to put this as a priority, don't worry. So a tour. Yeah, we only need a tour, don't we? Because that's going to stay the same even if the main dam. Right, shut up and build. Where are we? Triple floodgate, double floodgate. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's put a rush on. Looks it's weird because it looks higher than that, but it's not. Excellent. And then Dynamite. Don't say that. That's silly. I know, but that's fine. And we'll have a nice bit of dynamite there. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Lovely jubbly, as they say in South London. Come on, beavers. You can do it. We're on full speed as well. I think we're just going to... Actually, we're going to stop soon, aren't we? I'm supposed to stop. Damn, it's 43 minutes. I'm trying to do a 15-minute video. But you get into it and you're like, I don't want to ruin the flow. Maybe you're the same watching it. I don't know. Do you prefer... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so... I wanted to check things. Just want to check everything's okay. I'm sure... Yeah, the water's gone, but everybody's fine here. 2.4k. I think that's good. I think because we're managing the dam. If we weren't managing the dam, I think that might be because the water would have. Yeah. Now that's an issue, isn't it? That means by me doing that means that this is going to be, it's going to take more time for that water to get there. Huh. What would be good is if we had an alternate source anyway, from, I guess, from this way. Because the only way to do that, so the way to do that, I think, yeah, you can't, I figured out, you can't put a levee on top of a platform, but you can put levees on the ground. So I could build 2 levees here. Stay with me. So I'd have to build 2 levels up and then 3 levels here. And then that will create a channel of water that would come down here, and it will be 3 high. So that's 1, 2, so it'll be higher than that. Do you see what I mean? I think I can build it without it actually being built if you... So would that be... Because that's a lot of logs there. And also, what's the point? The point is that before and after... So when the water comes in now, it's going to go into here, and it's going to be a while until it reaches that level. Okay, that's the point. However, if you build it up and build a channel along here, then it's going to... I'm going to go fast, actually. Well, the drought's going to be finished, so I'm going to... I just want to do a little... I'll show you. It's easier if I show you. You probably know what I'm talking about, because it's not, you know, it's not rocket science. So, like, 1 goes there. No, it's going to be 2, isn't it? Yeah, I'll make it 2 because this has to be 3, and then that. So it would go like that. That would be the channel. So that would go all along here, and then here. Right. So delete that, and we keep this as a. Yeah, I like this. It's a bit of engineering, bit of fun. So 1, 2. I think it comes out. So that would be there. Yeah, 1, 2. No, it'd be 3 because you need the 1, 2 there. And that's how it's raised, and that would flow over. Right. So do we need 1 here then? Yeah. I know it can't be reached, but bear with me, because obviously it will at some point. We need to put an explosives up there. That's I don't think. Yeah, this can be gone. Okay, so this is the start of this system, isn't it? This can be gone. Okay, they're all in bed, so we can do a mega blast. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Wow, that was good, wasn't it? It's best to do these mega blasts when they're not around, and then they're not going to get blown up. Wow, today's video has been a bit I don't know, I think it's good. You know, you probably maybe think it's, well, why is he telling us all this? But I think one of the reasons why I say it is, well, you may be ADD. You know, you may suffer that. You may be autistic. And, you know, ADD is part of the neural divergent. Oh, I've done it. Yeah, no, that's... Yeah, I blasted that. I shouldn't have blasted it. That needs to be... That's like a 4, isn't it? Wow. So we're using a lot of logs. And also it's going to slow the flow, isn't it? That doesn't really matter. We could really do with that, what's it called? Suspension bridge. And let's build it now, because I know it's a huge, it's a cost, isn't it? What is it? 50, but we got so much metal. So we're going to build that now. Those chaps, we could build, yeah, a platform across here. 2 level. There we go. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Now we're cooking. Now we are cooking. That's too high, but... let's delete that, because we're going to put a platform. Oh, it only needs to be 1. No, it's 2. What are you doing? It doesn't seem right. That's why. That's a 2 and that's a 1. So then we've got... Yes. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm saying. So look at that. We have done quite a lot of work today. Water's coming back. And that's not... Well, that's going to be built. So we'll have to slow it down when it hits. Because this is going to be like a huge amount of water. Here we go. So it's going to be a huge amount of water. So up 1, and it's still coming through. That's absolutely fine. Where are we at? Water level is at 0, so it's not gone up to where the yeah, so it's there. So when it hits there, speed up a bit. I think we can. We're going to try and not have any flooding. That's the objective here. These chaps will be working away on that. In the meantime, gear work in Vegas well. Still at 0. So speed it up. Let's get it to 1. Come on. Seems to have changed. There we go. We're at 1 now, so we've slowed it down, and we're going to raise the dam 1 more 0.5. There we go. It's just eased it a bit. This is slowly. It's probably better that this is slowly being raised. It's only 0.1 though. See, if we dump a huge amount of water in here now, that will create a wave, and it's the wave that's creating the flood. It's not necessarily the amount of water that goes through cumulatively. It's that wave. It's the amount of water that's going through at that period of time. If it's a huge increase of water, you get a wave, and that wave will overtop. Whereas this way, we're filling this up slowly. Although 0.2, maybe we can, I'm thinking we could just, yeah, have a bit. So is that at 1? Yeah. So that's twice. We've increased, it's not twice as fast. It's just, when that gets to 70, it doesn't need to be a big thing. But right now it could be a big, so we could lower this. Let's lower this down to 1. I know that's going to create a big... Oof. So that's the wave there. And that wave is going to be travelling through the water. That kinetic energy. But I believe if we fill this up to 70 and then raise that dam... Because this is getting higher anyway. So this is at 0.79. That's... Is that fill in? No, it's not yet fill in. That's at 0. So that's not filled yet. But you see what I mean about if that channel was built, that water would already be going in there, which would be a good thing. Still not over because we've got to get to 1. No, not 1. I think it's 0.7. I think these sluice gates, that level there, just seems to be going, yeah, so 50, maybe 0.6. I've never really, let's speed it up a bit. 0.6, have we got water? No. I bet it's 0.7 then. Here we go. So when that gets 0.7, there we go. And that's going to be a more gentle ingress. Would that be the word? Ingress of water? Yeah, so it's not flooded. I'm just going to watch. So 0.78, 0.7. So we want to keep it there below 0.80 because obviously we're increasing this, and it's the amount of increase that's the factor. So if it's increasing slowly, it will be able to drain the other end. So, you know, up here. But if this is going fast, the amount of water here, it narrows. See, look, it's already going up too high. So I think we should... Yeah, so that's going to flood now. Right, slow that down. We'll put him back up to 2. It probably will flood 1.06. There we go. So that's the flood. So that was because that dam was putting through too much water for this to be able to drain. We are going down now, so that's only going to be a small... It will die in 2.1 days, but we'll be absolutely fine. So, yeah, there we go. Back to normal. And then at some point, oh, the dam is actually rising. So let's raise this. There we go. I think we're getting the right balance now. We haven't got it so that we can absolutely, you know, stop the flooding. However, so that's at 60. That's at 66. Yeah, it's not going fast. And then down here, the water wheels are not yet working because this has to be filled up, which makes me, yeah, we need more water in this area, because if water had been coming in through here, like I said, with the channel, this would start, all this work would start sooner. This cracks me up, the beaver in the water. All that, so, and that's deepened, which is very good. So, although that one didn't deepen because we need to move that. Let me check. So that's doing it okay, because obviously we've got more water coming in now because that's a 2. So when these wheels start working, we'll probably close that second dam. So that's quite a lot. What do we got here? 7.4. I think that's fine. 4.7. So that's quite low. And if we look at the wheels aren't really doing their thing yet, are they? But maybe that needs the... We need more water. If we had more surface area, but then it would be even more problematic because we're going from a wide river to a narrow river. There you go. I think that's narrower than that by 1, a factor of 1, or maybe 2. And that's what causes the flooding. You experiment in your bath next time. So at some point this is going to be filled. We're at 1.5. That's at 2. So we can probably go to 2 now, I'm thinking. Still going to get a flow. 75, which is at That's where we want it to be, between 70 and 75. Excuse me. Oh, bit of a stretch. Right, we're going to have to end here. Damn it, one hour. It's supposed to be 15 minutes. I'm going to have to set the timer and do a 15-minute. Yeah, because this is deeper now, it's going to take longer to do these wheels, which is kind of silly. So, but by next, I wonder if we can get that built in the next round. But can't they work underwater? Well, no, because these aren't being built, are they? But then neither's that. Can't get all the required materials. Must be metal. So metal is now being... Well, that's fine. We could import it because we do have loads. Let's import it because I think that would be useful. I think there's a decent amount of metal here. Yeah, only 30. Doesn't matter. We'll still move it. We've got the ability. Metal. We'll do a maximum of 50. Metal blocks. District distribution limits. 50. Okay, we're seriously going to stop playing now. Okay, well, thank you for watching. If you're watching this now, you are a star. You're fantastic. And blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and I would really appreciate if you liked this, and if you haven't subscribed, if you subscribe, if you like this video, it would kind of make sense for you to do that. Although you may have your reasons why you don't want to do it. Oh, it just keeps talking about other things other than gaming. I know, but you know, what do we got here? 0.58. See, even my ADD has ADD. 0.89. Huh? Interesting. That's gone up, that's gone down. Well, that'll filter through. I think because we raised that. So it all takes time for it to filter through, doesn't it? Yes, that's slowly going down. Okay, I'm going to finish the game now. So take care and we'll see you later. Bye.